guys, we got some Vikings news. It's kind of a rumor that's been going around for the past couple days. Desmond King from the Chargers, slot cornerback, is not really happy with the Chargers from what I've heard, and there's been a trade scenario from Field Yates from ESPN. He posted this: Vikings trade offensive tackle Riley Reef and agree to pay $3.8 million of his 2020 base salary to the Chargers for Desmond King. It sounds good, but with this shortened offseason, I just can't see him getting rid of a starting left tackle. I mean, they drafted Ezra Cleveland to take his place, but he's a rookie. I mean, I think you could get Desmond King for some picks. They have extra picks. I think they can make it work
without giving
that up. Chargers have a lot of money in their backfield right now as it is. Derwin James, Verrett. And supposedly the defensive lineman for the Vikings, Jaleel Johnson, posted on Twitter after this came out. He was teammates with Desmond King in college, and he said DK ? And Desmond King liked the post. So he obviously wants out of there.
Right.
This would be a major upgrade for the Vikings. They're hurting in the cornerback. Now, he's a slot corner. He's not going to go play on the outside.
He's
But
a returner.
Yeah, he's a returner. He's 25 years old, and he'd still be under his rookie contract for this year. So you're not really losing much money-wise.
I think that's why the proposal was saying they give him plus cash, plus the $3.8 million cash on top of giving the player.
Now, he did have a down year last year, but he was an All-Pro in 2018. And the rumor is he's not very happy with the Chargers organization. So did he have a down year? He even got benched last year in a game. So if anybody can fix a corner, I think Zimmer can. He's had really good luck with corners.
Xavier Rose is a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the dude's 25 years old. So, I mean, not hitting his prime
Here's
yet.
an idea. So you're talking about Riley Reef, Desmond King. What about if you threw Cook in there? Doesn't want to be there.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know the Chargers had Eckler, which it wouldn't really make sense unless you guys got, I'd say probably a pick.
Right.
Maybe a second, some kind of a pick in exchange.
You're talking doing a blockbuster trade. The Reef for King, and then mixed in would be Cook for Eckler.
I wouldn't say Eckler. I would just say trade Cook along with
Okay.
See, maybe you guys get some kind of a pick.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's a big trade. I don't know. I don't know how this whole Cook situation is going to pan out, but I think they want to keep Cook, but they're not going to pay him $15 million or something either. So
yeah, they gotta.
But as far as this deal, you got a player that doesn't want to be on your team. You get some picks. I mean, give him a 4th-round pick or something. I mean, is it that big of a deal?
Right.
I think they would take. They're not going to get a first out of him. You're not going to get a second probably, because he didn't have a good year last year. And you already know he doesn't want to be there.
And like you said, he's a slot corner anyways, so he wouldn't be your main DB, but he would add depth. He would add depth to your.
But we have a lot. There's a lot of young players in our defensive backfield now. So I mean, besides the safeties, you got Mike Hughes, who we drafted a couple years ago. He's already had injury problems. Holton Hill, who was like a 5th-round pick, he's had some off the field problems, and he's been suspended before.
Yeah. And
then we got Jeff Gladney that we just drafted.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're
short in camp. There's a lot of question marks there.
Right. And that's where
Desmond King would have the most experience. I mean,
right. That's where that would make sense. I agree with you, though. I don't think you give up Reef. I think you try to give up picks because you guys have.
Yeah, we've got picks.
You got picks, so.
I think too it makes sense because you put King in the slot. You got Anthony Harrison Smith in the back end. They can help cover zone wise. Well, then you put Gladney out there. Then Hughes or whoever I think it'd make most sense.
Yeah.
I agree that would give you
A returner.
that would give you your DB3, and then that would allow those rookies to kind of work their way into the season, in nickel and dime packages or whatever.
He'd help out too, Kendricks and Barr, around in the middle of the field.
I'm excited. I know it's a rumor, but I mean, it's been going around, and I'm super excited if it happens. I don't know why it wouldn't. I'm sure they probably already talked to him about it.
It's the same thing too, kind of with, we could go back with Dallas, previous video with Collins. You're gonna have to Reef's probably gonna want paid eventually, right?
And see the thing with Reef is he's not worth it right now, and I can't see them trading him and then paying $3 million, $3.8 million. Why do that? Why pay that much money to get rid of somebody who's your starter right now? I mean, I just don't, especially with the shortened off season. I think Reef isn't going to be there after this next year, probably.
Right.
This rookie, Ezra Cleveland's going to take a spot eventually. But it's just this year you can't. You already have the best offensive line right now.
You want to make
and to
worse.
get rid of one, I don't think that's going to help. So I can't see that happening. But I'd give picks. I got no problem with that. You need help.
Makes most sense. You guys
and
have
he's
a
a
lot
good
of
player. So
like Lucas said, sure as that'd be third corner and your returner.
No.
Doesn't really get any better than that.
No. I think that's all we got.
That's all we got.
So please come to the Vikings.
Yeah. All right.